Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys the first perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, we're going to go off today on the show. I'm going to definitely go off. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Also, we're going to be launching an exclusive Dreamers Pro community in less than 2 weeks. So if you guys want early access to receive a one-time offer that's only available to the waitlist members, please make sure you go ahead and sign up to that. We have it pinned in the comments. We got about 500 signups right now. If you want to be a part of that, please check it out. Anyway, let's get into today's show. Gilbert Arenas has made it his business now to tear down Kobe's legacy. He's actually making it his business. And the irony in all of this is that Gil says that he's a Kobe Bryant fan. Gil is the only Kobe Bryant fan that I've ever seen that spends more time telling you why Kobe is not great than he does telling you why Kobe is great. He's the only Kobe Bryant fan I've seen do this. The only one. And whenever he's talking about Kobe, he's always talking about him in the terms of how he's behind LeBron and Michael Jordan, but especially LeBron James, especially him, to the point where his panel, just about a week or so ago, with Brandon Jennings and Nick Young, had to call him out. They had to check him like, yo, you up here saying nonsense. And we did a show responding to that. Now, one would have thought that Gil would have stopped. He would have been like, enough is enough, but no. Gil decided, you know what? It's time for me to double down on it. Like what I just did, no. We're going to double down on it. So he decided yesterday to troll Kobe, right? And I was just having my dinner and I opened up my computer and I saw in Gil's arena, there they were talking about Kobe, the game Gilbert Arenas scored 60 on Kobe. And what we want to do is want to put up the picture because I screenshot it from my phone and I want you guys to read the caption under the video from Gil's arena. So it doesn't look like I'm making it up. Take a look at this. If you guys are looking at it right now, you can see it. That he said, Gil celebrates his 60 on Kobe. All right? That's what the image says. But Gil will tell you, oh, no, I'm just talking about my career high. The reason that 60 point is noteworthy is because of who he did it against. Let's not act like Kobe Bryant ain't Kobe Bryant. So what happened? This morning, so what happened? Later on in the show, they started to get into this back and forth debate, and then he started hating on Kobe again. So I said, you know what? I'm going to respond to this. And I told him I'm going to respond, so I'm not here gossiping him. I told him this. I said, let me respond to Gil. Because on his show, he's over there trying to use media members to basically explain why he believes LeBron should be ranked ahead of Kobe. But before we get into what he said, we want to play you a little of what Gil said, all right, about a month or two ago about how him and NBA players view the opinions of media members. Take a listen to Gilbert Arenas talking about people in the media. Take a listen to that there.
What's so funny is, I'm glad you said it. And when you say invalid, it's the correct word, invalid. Only sports is where you cannot have been a professional of it and you get to judge someone's work, right? Hall of Fames and all of every athlete, 100% of athletes are still wondering, how did you make a 75 list without Dwight Howard? It still boggles every single player who's ever played this game. Wait, his resume, what the talking about, right? If we had to put this he's going to be top 25. So how is he not 75, right? And we've been on planes, right? Right? Yeah. The most important person is who? The pilot, right? Second most important.
Co-pilot?
No, besides them, the pilots. Second most important.
Flight attendant?
Flight attendants, great. And then,
stewardesses?
And then next is the customers, right? Which one is the NBA player? The pilot, right? The pilot is the one that's out there practicing, looking at game plans. We are the one playing. The stewardess is the analyst, right? The analyst reports everything to the passengers, right? The only problem with that is we're in the same cabin. The stewardess and the passengers are in the same cabin. You're watching the same view, right? When turbulence hits and they get on there, hey, just calm down, everybody put your seatbelt. Know that. I know. I know. I can see. Motherfucker, the turbulence, I'm moving. The ding ding came on. I can see that from right here. You have no different view than me, right? The customer, the analysts, and the fans got the same view. We are the people in the cockpit, right? There's a door. Shoot.
Can't get in.
Right? Shoot. The only thing the analysts get to do is knock on the door. Doot, doot, doot. Hey, so what's going on back there? And then I tell you what to tell them, right? Now imagine as a pilot being judged by the stewardess on how we landed. You out your rabbit ass mind to tell me because there was so much turbulence and you felt uncomfortable. You know what I went through up here.
So you heard what Gilbert Arenas said. That's what he had to say about the media. So now we want to play what he had to say about Kobe yesterday on the show during his argument with Nick Young and Brandon Jennings. But before we even get into what he had to say yesterday, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. With the year almost over, I am super excited about creating memories with family and friends by attending various plays, theater shows, and sporting events. And when it comes time to look for tickets, Game Time is my go-to. Game Time is one of the most reliable marketplaces for last-minute tickets to the most popular events in sports, music, and theater in more than 60 cities across the United States and Canada. Game Time saves me money, time, and stress. It finds the best deals and guarantees that the tickets are legit, and it makes sure that the tickets are delivered to me on time. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It cuts through the fluff and shows you the best deals on great seats near you so you don't waste time searching. For example, I'm really looking forward to this game coming up between the Grizzlies and the Lakers. Here's what I like to do. First, I select an all-in price to see the total ticket price up front, so I'm not surprised by the additional fees at checkout. Next, I click on Game Time Picks to check out their curated deals. And finally, I pick the ticket I want. I choose the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what I want to do is I want to play that audio for you now. I want you guys to listen to every second of it because I'm going to respond to all of those points he said. Take a listen to that there, and then we'll come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to that there.
People think debating is like a real thing.
They want to talk about your 24 or something?
No. They just think like debating's a real thing. Like,
you just sit around the house like, damn, I want to debate somebody.
No, just debate. Like, who's better? This person. It's called opinion at that point.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Right.
what we do for the most part is opinion. Your opinion kicks in when you don't like the facts. Right? So if the professional analysts who get paid to give us a top 10 list, right? So if they say Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, this and this, right? That's their professional, they put all the data in the computer and put it in, right? If you don't like the list, your opinion kicks in. Your opinion is kicking in and say, Kobe's 2, LeBron's 5. That's your opinion at this point.
Okay.
Right? The professionals gave us a list, like in football. The professionals who analyze the game, they gave you a list. If your brain doesn't like the list, it's your opinion that's kicking in. So us debating about whose opinion is better, it don't matter because it's the list that finalizes the answer.
But who says that list is like? Yeah, but who says that list is accurate? Like just because he put that list together, he
they got paid. What I'm saying is
just because he get paid, that don't mean
when the analyst list, when it says ESPN, it's a bunch of just like anything, it's a bunch of writers and sports writers. Okay. They put all the data that exists, not just the data we want to use. Okay. Right? When we just want to say 6 finals and all. No, they use from day one to day end, put all the data in the machine. Like, we're jaded. We're going to only use what makes our guy look good.
Well, how can Jordan be number one then if his stats don't add up to everybody else's?
Yeah.
They put in what? Stats, competition they played against, dominance, like everything. Huh? Years played. So all of it goes in. So the fact that he's still number one just lets us know how dominant he was amongst everybody else.
So why Kareem can't be one?
I know. I don't get that.
Yeah.
I think that's
real
more
conversation.
opinionated too, though.
I think throughout the entirety of basketball career, you got to put Kareem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. But that's what I'm saying. We don't know exactly.
Who gives
no matter what
ESPN the end all, say all?
Because they have all the computers in the machines. That's what they get paid for.
They got the money.
Right there.
Just like a judge, right?
They have a computer.
right
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
Very, very high tech.
Just like a judge, you have a prosecutor, you have the defense. They're arguing. Everybody sounds right, and then you have the jury that says otherwise.
A jury of your peers.
I don't think.
So what if we want to make our own list of top?
Oh, I think we have.
But we can make our own list of top 10, but it's not going to be official. All the other stuff is official.
We can look into.
Why not?
I know. Why not?
Why not? We
Because
have
we're
all
not-
the information. We are.
I want to see how.
We're in the media.
Tell them to show us how they break it down. We're going to break it down just like.
Because we played. So how can you like?
How can somebody that
I don't know how many people's on
How
the
can
list.
somebody that didn't play know the competition was better?
Because some of those are ex-players and stuff too, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
When there's a debate, there's a winner, right? There's something that's higher up that says you won, you lost.
Like the presidents.
Yeah. They're sitting there debating, right? We're going back, he won this one, he won that one. We don't know who the real winner is until the election is over. Damn, he won. So everybody who was saying, Kamala, y'all lost, y'all were wrong.
Okay.
All right? That's how it ends. With ours, we don't want to respect the ESPN's list. That's why we fight it so much.
That's fair.
Right? LeBron say he's number one. The Jordan fans say he's number one. The Kobe fans say he's number one.
No, they got Kobe at number 9.
That's the ESPN list. Your opinion don't like that, so you got him where?
Kobe at
Watch
9.
this.
Kobe at 9 is
What I'm saying.
blasphemy.
That's their list. Now, our opinion said that's blasphemy. We're going to put him somewhere else.
No.
And we're going to debate.
But you can't say theirs is just right, though. I don't get how you could just say theirs is just right. I can't.
Yeah, why just them?
They can't just be right. I don't care.
No,
you can't tell me with all the accolades and what
ESPN,
Kobe
the
did,
government.
even with any type of facts, he's gonna be at 9.
You got accolades. You got the ESPN. You're gonna have the whatever. All these sites, they're all putting stuff into a machine. Like it has to.
Well,
like when I
what
said,
about
because he
what if
crossed
the TNT
every
guys?
T.
Huh?
Kobe crossed every T. Competition, points, championships, time he came in at 18, the earliness of when he won it, records.
I said something that irritated of Kobe fans, even though I'm a Kobe fan, right? I said something that irritated, but that is a metrics. When I said 3 of his championships, he was a sidekick. And everybody's like, he was never a sidekick. He was only 21, 22, and 23. Those championships. Shaq was the dominant force. So those 3 championships that he got, he wasn't the lead dog yet.
But who's taking all the big shots?
It don't matter. That you're talking about a shot.
No, but
we're talking about
stats too.
We're
though.
talking.
The stats are there too.
The stats are there. If you average 2 more points than me,
he's not.
It's
like you averaging 10. The drop is not that far off.
But Shaq's not winning the rings without Kobe.
What year you want though? There's 3. Like
every year
what I'm saying is like Scottie Pippen was Scottie Pippen. No, if he scored 28 points and Jordan scored 30, we still know who's number 1 and number 2. We still know who's doing the heavy lifting.
Because when Jordan left, they won the same amount.
You don't want to accept it.
Because when Jordan left, they won the same amount of wins.
It don't matter. We know who Robin is in this instance. Right? So his 5 rings is still Robin rings.
That's the opinion.
But I know that's the opinion. Yeah, I'm about to say, that's
your opinion to know who Robin is.
Right, that's not
because you like him more, he look better doing shit. That's your opinion.
But not to us.
But he didn't win until Pippen came there.
So you heard what Gilbert Arenas had to say. Gil is there making arguments against himself. He went from talking about turbulence on a plane as an analogy and then turned around and said, you know, the media people, they're the ones crunching the numbers. I thought you just said their opinions don't matter. I thought you just said they don't know what they're looking at. But then you then used their opinions to say why Kobe isn't as great as he is. When they brought up the thing about they have him number 9, he was like, well, that's what the numbers. What numbers are they crunching? I thought you said that they don't know what they're talking about. NBA players do. But then you're turning around to say that, no. They're right because they're crunching the numbers. So why should we listen to anything that you're saying then? You just disqualified yourself from talking because you're saying the people in the media have the final say. Or what is it that you're saying? What is actually being said here? Here's my issue with what Gil is doing. And I told him this. You're talking about a guy that is not here to defend himself. You're talking about a guy that is not here to defend himself. And on top of that, you're then saying that this guy is your favorite player. I don't believe you, Gilbert. Kobe fans, us real Kobe fans, we don't believe you. We don't believe you. This is not the behavior of a Kobe fan. And every time I hear you talking about Kobe, it's always in relation to LeBron and why LeBron is better than him. You're not a Kobe fan. Do you know why? Because Kobe fans don't believe LeBron is better than Kobe. So I know you're not a Kobe fan. No Kobe fan believes that. So how are you a Kobe fan? How are you a real Kobe fan? We've had arguments back and forth. Who's the better offensive player, Gil? Kobe or LeBron? Kobe. Who's the better defensive player? Kobe or LeBron? Kobe. Who's the more clutch? Kobe or LeBron? Kobe. Gil, who's the better? LeBron. Why do you say so? Look at the stats and look at what ESPN said. But I thought you said you don't look at stats. All of this seems like you're just here to promote the LeBron James agenda. But you're trying to cover yourself in it's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You're really for LeBron, but you're trying to guise yourself and cloak yourself as, oh, no, I'm a Kobe guy. No, you're not. Nobody believes this. Nobody believes this. I've never seen you do 25, 30-minute segments of you exposing the deficiencies in LeBron's game or his career. You do that about Kobe all day long. Why don't you do a 30-minute segment on your show today about the game when Carmelo Anthony played LeBron and made him cry in the game? When they were having that duel in Cleveland and LeBron he started crying when he lost. Why don't you do a show like that? And talk about LeBron's if you won't do it so that it exposes the game. You're not a Kobe fan. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. And Gil is not my enemy. I don't have anything against him, but I'm not going to sit up here and let you tarnish Kobe's legacy. I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and let you do it. And of all the players you want to go at players that are still playing or that are still here that can defend themselves. And the crazy thing is, I never heard this when Kobe was here. This was crazy to me. I never heard you say this when Bryant was walking around. You knew Kobe. Did you ever tell Kobe you're a sidekick? Did you ever tell him that? And why are you spending so much time hyping up a game that you scored 60 against a sidekick? I thought he's just a sidekick. I asked him. I said, if LeBron played with a prime Shaq, would he not have been the sidekick? He said, yeah. Okay, so what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? The same argument that you're using for Kobe could be used against LeBron. So what are we talking about? What's up with all of this Kobe slander, man? Like, what's going on? Who's making you do this? Who sent you to do this? And if you want to say that, oh no, I'm being fair and do segments on LeBron when you're breaking down his deficiencies in his career and his game. Then we can say, oh, you know what? Gilbert Arenas is truly being fair, but I don't see it. Us Kobe fans ain't rocking with you. You're not a real Kobe fan. I don't care what you say. I've never heard a Kobe Bryant fan say, oh, for a person that said Kobe Bryant my favorite player of all, oh, LeBron's. I've never heard that except you. I never heard it. And then on one hand, you're saying the media doesn't matter. They don't know what they're talking about, turbulence and all of this. And then they turn around and say, well, the media did it. They put it in the computer. So if the media is right, why are we even watching? Why does your show even exist? Turn it off. Let's listen to the media then. Let's listen to the media. But you yourself have said they don't know what they're talking about, but now they do. Y'all figure it out with Gil, man. I don't know. I'm out.